I'm in the mood. Come on out.
So can you tell us a little bit about Rome and Sublime?
Yeah. I was about 19 when I met Eric, and then we just kind of like hung out and jammed for a bunch, and then maybe a couple years later, I was like 20 or 21, we were at a party at his house, and he wanted to know if I would be interested in playing the Sublime song for the party with him, and I was like, hell yeah. So we did that, and then he asked me a couple months later if I'd be down to start Sublime with him and Bud, and I was like, hell yeah, sounds awesome.
So how's the new album going?
We're stoked. I mean, we get to play it every night, so it's good to be able to see like the reaction from fans or the not reaction. So we know we're doing something right when we are playing the new music and people are moving to it and they're singing along and shit. And, you know, obviously the music hasn't been out as long as some of the other hits we see just as loud. So it's a good sign, and we're very grateful for it.
Well, what inspires the music? Like when you're writing, is any inspiration? Where does it come from?
I mean, I think like any true art, it just kind of comes from the individual and what they're going through and what they're feeling or what they're trying to channel at that point in time. For me specifically, it's very like mood based. Like I can't write the same song for more than like more than like a day or two. I've actually never worked on one song for more than a day as far as like writing it goes. So it's just something that you're feeling in that time period. And for artists, whether it's drawing or painting or playing music or making movies, you just got to get it out right then and there.
That's perfect. The new album. I see that you got Drew Brophy to do the album cover.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I think it was somebody from our, Taylor from our management. She's like a big fan of his work, and I'd never seen any of his stuff before. But she sent me over some of his paintings, and I was blown away. I had like one idea of just like a siren kind of like shooting down waves, like those sound waves to like the city, and he just like took it, just made that thing. It was like, no notes, like none of us had anything to like, add, like, yo, do this, and change this. Like it was just out the gate, man. He knocked it out of the park.
If me and you right now could jump in a time machine, or you could jump in a time machine, where would you go?
If I could jump anyone in a time machine?
Like right now.
I would go back to like, I'd probably go back to like JFK assassination and like put money on that, and then like just whopped up like crazy, went to Vegas, flipped that, and from there. People would probably think I was a sidekick.
So, what would you tell the youth or someone that was just starting out right now as a band, or just a single person who's wanting to create music, art, whatever?
I would say that align yourself to where you do whatever it is you want to do as much as you can. So, for people who, like, want to really do something that they love, try to fix your life in a way where you're still able to really practice. That's all it is, man. It's a cheesy ass little message. Practice makes perfect. The whole you keep at it and you'll get it, but it's the goddamn truth. So, pretty easy for them.
So what's next for Sublime and Rome?
Well, we got some more dates coming up in the spring, and then we're planning on getting back in the studio and start writing some new stuff, and maybe coming out with an EP for maybe fall of next year, midsummer or something. We want to get into releasing more music more often, because we feel like the business model of the way the music industry has kind of worked, is kind of played out now. The whole, drop an album every 2 years or one. I don't know, we live in a world with immediacy and overabundance of everything. So I feel like there's no sense in holding back when we're capable of writing all kinds of songs all the time. So I think it's kind of cool to be able to release new music more often. And it's, I don't know, it's more engaging. It's fun for us too, you know, because that's like kind of the two fun parts of being in a band, or being in the studio writing the shit and hitting the road and playing it. Everything else just kind of comes with the territory. So we would like to get more on the other side, and get more into recording more. So.
Do you feel it's easier, like current day with the media and like iTunes and stuff, to get your music out in front of people, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's totally easy, you know. I mean, we can upload this conversation right now on SoundCloud, and boom, just like that, you know. So, of course, it's obviously easier, but I just think that with with how easy it is now, there's a lot more people doing it, and when a lot more people do it, the overall bar quality gets dropped a little bit more, because we are oversaturated with things that may not be. So, which is not a problem, because this happens in many different forms of art or business even. So when that happens, the great have to be even greater to get noticed. And that is something I think everyone should look for.
It helps you set your bar higher.
Hell yeah. I like that. I like that competition. That's nice. That's why I got into this, is for music, to be the greatest thing in the world. So, still on track.
It's the one.